Hello, my lovelies, Aquarians. How are you today? This is Psychic Tracey Brown coming to you today to do your November 2015 horoscopes. How is everyone today? I am going to take this off because in California we still have 95-degree weather. So, just take it off. How's everyone today? What is around my Aquarians for the month of November? And how are all of you today? What is around my Aquarians? Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please press the bell. When you press the bell, because YouTube makes it very difficult now, which I don't really understand all of this. When you press the bell, if you press all, you will get all of my updates. I don't know why YouTube has made it so difficult. First there was no bell and you would get notified anyway. Then you had to press the bell. If you didn't press the bell, then you don't get notified. And then now you have to press the bell and then press all. I don't think YouTube is really helping some of us, but whatever. I found my way around their issues with us. Please subscribe, please like, please comment. I love the comments, and I absolutely do read everything. And if you want your own personal reading, please check out my website, traceybrownlive.com. On my website is front page my email address. What is around Aquarians for the month of November, God? Please, God, talk to me about Aquarians. What is around Aquarians for the month of November? Aquarians are your children. They're your love. They're your beloved. Please authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen, amen, amen. All right, Aquarians, there's a man here. He is air sign man, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. He is also the type of man that is giving you direction. He's like, you should do this. You should take care of something this way. I think he has something to do with work or finding you a better job. Not a job. I feel like it's something better. I also think he has camaraderie with you, right? I think that he cares like an uncle, a brother, a comrade. Can you guys still hear me? A comrade, a a bro, like like a bro. Do you know what I mean? Like he might care because he cares, like a bro, right? Or a big brother, or you remind me of his, of you remind him of his sister, something like that. All right. There's also a water sign man that's gonna back this up. These are not romance cards, Aquarius. There's a water sign man that's gonna back this up, or there's a water sign man that takes over for the Aquarian, Libra, Gemini man. All right? I want to be able to say, Aquarians, don't mess this up. Why do I feel like I'm talking to men more than women? I want to say, don't mess this up. All right? It may not be what you want to do, right? But there's something about what's being offered that is just from the heart. And you might have to show gratitude for someone thinking about you and just participate better. You might be like, well, I got a security job, but it's not what I want to do. Got it. Take the security job and go back to school. Like, do right by what somebody's offering. It's bigger than you, and you're there wherever there is for a reason. You won't discover that today, but you will discover it one day. So it's kind of like, pay close attention to detail, because it's kind of like, okay, I don't want to be a security guard, but this is all I can get, but it makes me feel inadequate. So I only want to tell people I'm a security guard, right? But you're there for a reason. So I'm a big fan of do your job and do it well, no matter what the job is. Do your job and do it well. And stay where you're supposed to stay until God moves you. Because you're there for a reason. I can barely do it. Okay, that's what I was wondering. Because you're there for a reason. And if you're there for a reason, the reason could be, what if you're a security guard and you see someone committing suicide, but only you could be that person to save this kid, and that's why you had to take this job 2 years ago. Does that make sense what I'm trying to say? But I feel like somebody's going to come along and somebody's going to be like, hey, got a job for you, going to care about you. And it's not going to be your ideal job, because Aquarians, both men and women, have this grandiose way of thinking. Like, I'm better than, and you might be. I believe you. But not today. Today, this is the type of job that you're being offered. I'm not saying be of gratitude. I'm saying look at it differently, because there's something about you and that environment and paying close attention to detail that is so much more important than your personal needs of, I think I'm better than this. Okay? Don't be so quick to walk away. All right? But there is something about this guy that offers you this job. There's something about this guy's energy that is just rubbing you the wrong way. And you just want to walk away from this person, even though they looked after your best interest. Here's what I'm going to say to that. That's your personal feelings. Like, you don't never have to stay in gratitude of anyone that gave you a job. Ever. I'm a big fan of saying thank you. I'm a big fan of a gift. I'm a big fan of endiness. I once found somebody a job in a hospital I used to work with years ago. That person never said thank you. Never. And I helped this person over her own family members. And when all is said and done, we were all sitting at the table. And I don't know how it came up, because I'm usually not the type of person to jump down somebody's throat because they weren't grateful. But somehow or another, something came up. And then I was told about myself. Like, it was something like, don't look at me like that. I don't have to thank you for anything. Something like that. And I was like, oh, okay. I accept that into my life. But in the back of my head, I was like, I'll never help you again. You can trust and believe that. My point to you is, it's very, very important to honor your feelings. If this person gives you a job, but makes it seem like you owe them, your firstborn, it's okay to say goodbye. I would just say goodbye nicely. I would be like, dude, I just want to know, really like what you did for me. I'm grateful. In the back of your mind, you're like, well, I don't even like this job, but I'm still grateful to you for thinking about me. And then give them a pair of gloves for Christmas or something, or for their birthday. You know what I mean? But there's an irony in this job, whatever this job is. There's an irony in this. And the irony is, one, you're actually going to like the job. And two, there's a water sign man that is going to really show you some amazing things as to why you're here spiritually. Not like, well, this is why you're really here. It's like, spiritually, there's an amazing man, water sign man, that is coming to show you, I always do this, some real gifts about who you are, about the workplace, about who they are themselves. So I think in the end, you're actually going to love this job. Whatever job it is. I chose security. It could be any job, USA. Don't trust let me switch these over. I don't even know why I'm using that side, because it's out of my pattern. Don't trust a earth sign woman that comes for you. No. You might go after earth sign woman. Big mistake. If this woman rejects you, there's a reason for the rejection. Don't do it. You might have to invest in a new car, by the way, so I would just start looking at cars. I don't think your car's broken down just yet, but I think something's gonna give way, all right? You don't have the money to invest in a new car, so I'm giving you enough time to organize your finances, because the problem with the car is gonna come anyway. Or you just are going to invest in a new car, period. There's somebody that feels hurt by a earth sign man. I think that he maybe ghosted you or left you suddenly, or that's not really the sign of an earth sign though. They don't just ghost people. I feel like he may have just really yelled at you and really hurt your feelings, Aquarian. Remember, you guys are the water bearers, so there is some emotion inside of you that's like um, Niagara Falls, right? I really feel like this person has hurt you. I also think the hurt came because of money. So if you guys were in some money business together and, you know, he cut you out of the deal, that would hurt you, Aquarian, because if it's a love interest and they cut you out of money, like, Aquarians can't handle that, especially Aquarian women. There's definitely love coming to you. You're going to have victory in love, but I need to make sure that you believe that you can have this love. So open up and stop being so stressed over love. If you were in love with this earth sign man, try not to stay in love with someone that hurts you this badly. Because you are free to go and you're free to make the sacrifice. If it was an earth sign man that you're having a lot of pain over, you were the giving one. You were kind and conscientious and considerate, and all he did was take. Watch your money, Aquarians. Please fight to watch your money. Please fight to, bring your lunch. Please fight to not be so generous. There's something about money that you're going to have to stand your ground, and there's a huge fight coming from this. You have every right to fight, and if it's about your fair share, then fight, especially if it involves this Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo man. Some of you are going to wind up getting pregnant, Aquarius. I see a boy here. I see a boy with the fire sign man. Much better waters with this fire sign man. I think you might have been coming out of something treacherous, and then the fire sign man came along. I don't think you're in a trusting place, but somehow or another you wind up pregnant. The waters are much calmer with this fire sign man. You don't have to be so strong with the fire sign man. He lets you lean on him. Don't be surprised if you wind up having a C-section at the end of the day. There's a fire sign woman that's good for you, especially if this is a fire sign woman that has been waiting for you, or if this is a fire sign woman that's coming with a child. She's good for you. There's an air sign man that comes along, or what is he doing? Air sign. He's in my past. Past cards aren't my favorite, but he's next to the magician. Maybe it's some creative energy that's coming from this air sign man. And air signs are creative people for the most part. That's why they're put on the earth here, for the balancing of creativity. They come from a very loving essence. And feminine love, air signs are. I think that the air sign man is still good. I don't think this air sign man is good. I think he's good for you. Something good is coming through, even if it means you have to relocate, Aquarius. Some of you might have to relocate. It also might be a scenario where you can't tell everybody because people might be upset. It is kind of sad if you relocate. I think people are going to miss you. I think you're going to miss, people and family, but please do it anyway. Earth sign man is coming through as a knight in shining armor. There's something about him I don't trust. So with the earth sign, temper it a little better. Look at him a little better. He does look like he has staying power, so I'm going to give him a lot of credit. If there is a relationship with this earth sign man, that's better than a relationship and a business relationship together. Watch drugs and alcohol, Aquarius. Some of you need to go into rehab now. Drugs and alcohol, it's time to fight it. Time to work on it, time to fight it. Yeah, there's definitely a pregnancy for many of you. Still involves a fire sign man, and I'm going to stick to that. There's another pregnancy involving a fire sign woman. Somebody's mother might be under the weather and she's not telling you. Check on your moms. She's going to tell you she's fine. Go to the next doctor's visit with her. She's not. At least know your mother's number. Family's everything to you. Everything. And I really feel like family's going to be okay. In spite of maybe some hiccups with a couple of relationship issues, you're still on top of it with family. And your home. All right, guys, I'm going to stop here. Let me get this one. Final outcome. What's the final outcome for Aquarius? Please, God, talk to me. What is the final outcome? These cards are so smooth and they're so big and cumbersome. They're so smooth. Final outcome. Yes. What's the final outcome, God? Open your heart. Allow love to grow and bloom all around you. You've waited for this emotional, fulfilling experience for such a long time. Now the time has come. Make your choices by listening to your heart and then following the steps you're guided to take. Joy will lead you to a vibrant and healthy life. All right, Aquarians, if, again, you would like to elaborate on anything that I said, email me for your own personal reading by checking out my website, Traceybrownlive.com. On the very first page, you will see my email address. For those of you who don't have the patience, text me, 213-222-6867. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Aquarians. Love you. Bye.